Well, hello everyone and welcome back in the shed. It is Sunday evening and we have 12 items that we're getting ready to package up tonight to go out tomorrow, which will be Monday. I'm hoping to start just doing like a weekly video since it's springtime, during the spring and the summer. I'm hoping to start bringing y'all like a what sold this week video. One time during the week, and maybe on another day during the week just give you a yard sale or rummage sale video, but we'll see how it pans out. So what I'm going to do this week is our three packaging nights. I'm going to put those in one video together, and I hope that works out for y'all because it's going to help me out a lot. We have 12 items going out tomorrow for $408.88. Sold some on Amazon, sold some on Mercari, and sold some over on eBay. And I think eBay was like 6 items, Amazon, I don't remember. We'll get to it in a minute. But some of this stuff is recent pickup. Some of this stuff is Christmas, and some of it's before Christmas. I have one item here that I bought like almost a year and a half ago, and we don't have any really high priced items. I mean, there's nothing going out for like over $100 or anything, but still, as y'all can tell, 12 items for $408. That's a pretty good couple of days, and that is, if I remember right, Saturday sales and today's sales. So this is only 2 days of sales, and y'all, I will tell you this, we just sold like 4 items in the past 15 to 20 minutes when I was in the house. We're still waiting on payment for one thing over on eBay, so this could turn into 13 items while I'm on camera with y'all. Alright, we're going to get started. Amazon, we'll start with that tonight. I don't really have a particular reason for starting with Amazon, but why not start there? This is a Jack Skellington train set. It's a holiday train set that we bought right after Christmas this year at Walmart. You can see the price on it's $14.98. We got it for half price, so about $7.50 is what we have in this. And that sold over on Amazon for $36.40. And I will look and see if we're shipping this UPS or USPS. I like it when I can use USPS because I can take 2 USPS priority boxes and put together to fit this thing. But $36.40. Like I said, we have $7.50 in it. This right here was a recent pickup at Walmart, and we were kind of on the fence whether to list it on eBay or Amazon, and my wife put it up on Amazon. And this is a G.I. Joe Classified Series Croc Master and Fiona. I think the crocodile is named Fiona, but I paid $10 for this, y'all, at Walmart, and I was on the fence about buying it. I really wanted to get it for like $5, but I figured if I left it sitting there, somebody would pick it up and I'd never see it again. But this right here sold for $38.99. And of course, we had to pay the shipping. Most likely going to be UPS or USPS priority because it is heavier than a first class item. And then we have a Squishmallow that sold over on Amazon. This one right here, I'm trying to remember. If memory serves me, we paid $5 for this. I'm not sure, but I think these were like $5 at Walmart. And this one sold for $27.98. Then we have another one of these Schwinn bicycle bells that I picked up from Walmart well over a year ago. And like I told y'all, I have 25 cents or 50 cents in these things. I can't remember. But we have been selling these over on eBay for like $9.99. And if I ever saw somebody watching one, I would just send them an offer of like $9.49. And most time we would get a sale. But we were not making a whole lot of money there because it was costing like $4 to ship them. And I just said, you know, I don't know why it crossed my mind, but I was like, why don't I check and see if I can sell this thing over on Amazon? And I did, and they were selling for like 14, is it 14? Yeah, 14.89 over there on Amazon. So I took one off of eBay and listed it over on Amazon, and it took a little over a week for it to sell. So y'all, when this one sold, I turned around and put another one up there. So hopefully these things will start flying off the shelf. And even on Amazon, y'all, it's still going to cost around $4 to ship this thing. So I am making a little bit more money even after their fees. So $14.89 versus the $9.99 I was selling them for on eBay. And somebody asked me just a couple of days ago on YouTube. It was in my comments. They asked, you know, how hard is it to get set up to sell for Amazon? Well, y'all, when I got set up with Amazon, it was during COVID. And I don't know what the normal process was before that or what the process is now. But when I did it, I had to fill out an application and had to give them some bank information and stuff and, to get set up. And they actually did a video call with me where I talked with one of their representatives, and she asked me a few questions just about business and what I plan to do, what kind of stuff I planned on selling. And she verified who I was with my ID and my bank card. And y'all, it was pretty simple. It was a little nerve-wracking because of the emails having to go back and forth and stuff. But y'all, I do not regret signing up for Amazon because I pay them $40 a month to sell on their site. And there's so many things that you can sell over there that I never knew that someone could sell on Amazon. I never went up there looking for Corningware coffee pots and stuff. You can sell vintage items up there. You can sell new items. You can sell used items. Sky's the limit over there, and I had no idea. Took me a little while to figure out the ins and outs of it, the difference between FBA and FBM, and to decide what we wanted to do, how we wanted to handle it. And y'all, we do all FBM in here, all fulfilled by merchant. So we deal with the shipping on everything. We don't send it to Amazon and have them ship it. We keep it all in-house in this little shed right here, and when somebody purchases it, we ship it out. And like I said, y'all, I can get so much higher prices for these things over on Amazon. That's why we choose to stick with them. We don't like their return policy and stuff, but you know, they're in charge, and that's just how it is. But y'all, we make way more money than the $40 a month we spend over there. I mean, I'm already paying, I pay eBay $25 a month. But that's a drop in the hat for the money you're going to get back. Alright, enough of that. Let's move along. Really small item sold also over there on Amazon. These Studio G ink pads, these sold for $9.79. Like I said, we bought these from a young lady at a yard sale. She was trying to offload this stuff, and we probably have like 50 cents in this thing. And we sold another one of these $7 Han Solo games. We just sold one the other day that was actually sent back to us. It was actually Amazon return. The customer got it and decided they changed their mind. They didn't want it. So that's part of that Amazon return policy that we don't really like, is even if they would have gotten it and opened it up and then said they no longer needed it, we would have had to accept the return. So that is one thing that we do not like. But this sells for $40.99. So I pay $7, I get $40.99. Y'all can see that I can quickly make my money back over there on Amazon. And then we have one item that is still pending over there on Amazon. And y'all, this item's been pending for like 3 days. Most of the time when you get an item pending, it means that there's some kind of payment process that has gone awry, or it just hasn't gone through yet. Maybe somebody is their funds haven't cleared and the bank's checking it out or something. I don't know, but I will wait and tell y'all about that one whenever it does finally sell. All right, let's check out Mercari and see what's sold over there. And y'all, I'm trying to move pretty quick through this because I am going to put 3 days of packaging in together. So bear with me, but I'm trying to do it pretty quick. This right here is a Wild Game Innovations feeder kit. This is like a wildlife feeder. I can't remember if we paid $10 or $12 for these things at Walmart on clearance. And this one right here sold for $41 with free shipping over on Mercari. And these things right here ship out priority most of the time for like $8 to $10. So we are paying the shipping on that. Then we have something my wife picked up. This is a body pillow cover, and it has the Animal Crossing characters on it. And it is a 20 by 54 inch body pillow cover. You can see we paid $2.41 for that, and it sold for $17 with free shipping on Mercari. And here is another item that my wife picked up. This is not the collection that she bought a whole bunch of this stuff, but this is just something random that has been picked up since then. This is a Foxgraph item, and if y'all been up here any length of time, you've seen me sell other Foxgraph stuff. And y'all, you can sell Foxgraph stuff over on Amazon, and we have done that before, and we have gotten double the money we could have gotten over on eBay. But this right here is a huge flower canister, and it has the original top and everything. There's no cracks or anything on it, but it is kind of heavy. This weighs 4 pounds and 11 ounces by itself. So once I get it packaged up, it's probably going to be in about a 7-pound range. The buyer is paying the shipping for it, UPS shipping, thankfully. But it sold for $30, and the buyer is paying the shipping on Mercari. And I don't know what my wife paid for this, y'all. She may have paid $3 or $4 for it. We got to go over to eBay and see what's sold there. And guess what? The first item I'm going to show you is something else my wife picked up. And this right here is a Jack Skellington Scentsy Buddy. And it has a scent pack with it. And this right here is a Sally Scentsy Buddy. And it also has a scent pack with it. My wife lotted these up together. And she bought these... She bought those from Scentsy.com sometime last year when they were having a huge clearance sale. And let's see. This thing does not say, it does not say what she has in those. So I'll have to ask her, and hopefully I can pop it up here for you. But those two Scentsy Buddies right there sold for $75, and the buyer is paying the shipping. I don't know where they're located, but they're paying $25.45 for the shipping on those two things right there, y'all. I don't understand that. I'm kind of curious as to where they're at, because it should not cost that much. They're in Idaho. They must be way off the beaten path if they're having to pay $25. But if I ship those for like $10 or $12, I'm obviously going to be giving those folks some of that money back, because they're paying calculated shipping, but I get a discount on it. Now, if I get a discount of a couple of dollars, I will keep that money. But if I get a discount of like $15, I'm going to give those people some money back, because there's no need in me making that much money off of shipping. My shipping supplies don't cost that much. Alright, we got 2 more items going out today, y'all, because the other item has not cleared payment yet. Now, I've had this item so long that this was before I started putting custom SKUs on all of my items. We didn't think we didn't start out big when we bought this item right here. We had nothing but our back room, or our spare room in our house, where my wife does like crafts and stuff in there. And And we didn't know we were going to expand so fast. So we had like 3 sets of shelves back there we were using, and it was very easy to find stuff, so we did not need custom SKUs. Then we started getting totes and putting things in the attic, and we realized we were running into a problem because it was getting hard to find stuff. So then we had to start going back through stuff and making custom SKUs. But anyways, that's how long we have had this carpenter ant and termite killer that we got at Walmart on clearance. Now I don't know what I paid for this. I think I paid like $3 and some change for this right here. It was a great deal, but we have had it a very long time, and it sold finally for $19.79, and the buyer is paying $8.65 for shipping on that right there. So I'll be able to package this up really well to make sure it doesn't get busted in transit. Okie dokie, last item of the day, y'all. This is another Walmart clearance find right here. This is a resistance and swim training paddle set. There's 2 paddles in here. These things are adjustable for just about one size fits all. Paid $1 for these, and I picked up a few of these, and they're not really selling, so I'm happy to see this one go. Springtime is here, and we'll be moving into summer shortly, so hopefully there will be more people swimming and they'll buy these things up. This right here sold for $14.65 with free shipping. It weighs about 8 ounces, so I'm just going to throw this in a bubble mailer, y'all. This part right here is soft, this part is semi-hard, and this is all soft. So I don't think it would be an issue to put this in a bubble mailer and send it. And it's going to be like $4 to ship it, and we paid $1 for it. So making pretty good money off of that little item right there. And they don't take up a whole lot of space. You can stack a bunch of these on top of each other. But y'all, that's what's going out of here tomorrow. I got to get my wife out here and get her to help me pack this stuff up. The way we normally do it is if I'm not available, she pulls most of the orders. And then the stuff that might be in the attic or stuff up on the loft up here, I'll get that stuff out. And sometimes I do a lot of pulling, and then she comes out here and does labeling. But most of the time, I do the video, and then I start packaging stuff. Once I get 4 or 5 things packaged, then I send her a message, and she comes out, and she comes over here to the laptop, and she starts creating labels for everything, and I continue packaging. So we give a little bit, take a little bit, but we work together to make this stuff happen. Y'all, I enjoy doing this stuff. It takes some time, but I think it is worth the time to make this extra money. You know, I'm not saying overnight that you're going to pay all your bills off, you're going to pay your car off and your house and stuff like that, y'all. But let's just say that you made a net profit of $10,000 a year doing this. If you could put 10 hours a week into it, wouldn't it be worth your time? 10 hours a week and you net $10,000. Think what you could do with that amount of money. I'm not saying it's going to happen immediately, and I'm not saying it's going to happen your first year, but y'all, it is doable. We make more than that doing this out here, so I am very happy about this venture. But if it ever came to be too much for us, we would get out of it. But all right, y'all, when I come back, it will be another shipping day, which, let's see, today's Sunday, so I'll probably be back in here Tuesday night, if that works for us. So I'll see y'all then. Be right back. Well, hello again, everyone. It is Wednesday evening in the shed. So this will be anything that was after Sunday night up until Wednesday night. We have 16 items going out for $408.46. One sale over on Mercari, 2 sales on Amazon. I think it was 13 sales over on eBay, and nothing on Poshmark. And before I get started tonight, I do want to ask a question, because I started thinking about Etsy today, and I'm wondering if that's something I should venture into or not. So if you have ever sold on Etsy or you know anything about it, how about let me know down in the comments. maybe you can fill me in on something I don't know. I looked around today and it doesn't look like I can cross list to there from the flip reselling tool. Not as of yet. It just says coming soon up there. Also, it doesn't look like they do have a mobile app that you can use, but it doesn't look like you can list on a mobile app. So that's something I'm not a big fan of. I like to do all my listing on an app if I can from my phone. All right. We're going to start off on my car, y'all. This item that's sold, I'm not making any money off of it. Alright, y'all, here we have a good used condition original Xbox controller, and this one has the breakaway cable, and what I mean by that is there's a connection in the middle of this wire where you can disconnect it, and they call that the breakaway cable. This is an original S-type controller, and it's sold for $23 with free shipping. Like I said, I'm not making any money on this. This actually belongs to my Aunt Eula May. I actually sold the original Xbox that this went to not too long ago for her, and I think she made like 60 bucks off of that. So I gave her that money. Now I have to figure out how much out of this $23 is hers, and of course keep a little bit for my taxes, but then I will have to pay her. Then we have two items over on Amazon that have to go out by tomorrow. One of them is going to Virginia, so that's not that bad. But I believe the other one is going to, it's not California. But anyways, it's going to take it a while to get there, so I have to make sure I get it out by tomorrow. This is another one of those Jack Skellington Disney train sets. And you see the price says $15, but we paid $7.50 for these at Walmart. And this one sold for $36.40 on Amazon. And we have yet another one of these Star Wars Han Solo card games. You can see we paid $7 for it at Walmart. And these things sell for $40.99 over on Amazon. I don't think we have but like one more of these things left, y'all. I love selling these things. Lots of profit to be made there. And they're super easy to ship. We just throw them in a bubble mailer. And y'all, if it seems like I'm being quick tonight, it's because it is 9:39 p.m. on a Wednesday night. I don't normally come out here to do a video this late, but we had some church goings on tonight, and then my brother-in-law's truck broke down, so I had to go grab him and figure out what was wrong with his truck. Luckily, it was just a dead battery. Got him jumped. He went to town, got a battery, brought it back to my house, and we just put the battery in like 15 or 20 minutes ago. So I'm trying to be quick because I'm trying to get this stuff packaged up before like 10 or 10:30 tonight. So let's move on. When we were in Pennsylvania, on our first trip to Pennsylvania, I picked up two Xbox 360s and a whole bunch of games for $126. Pretty sure I've already got my money back off of all that. But this game right here, Xbox 360 Army of Two Overkill Edition, is the disc and the case, and it does have some paperwork in it. Not sure if that's the manual, but it does have paperwork with it. This sold for $14.59 with free shipping. Then we had a customer that bought the same item twice. They bought a quantity of two of these, lots of two of these Scentsy bars. The fragrance here, or the scent, is Hey Tiger Lily. So they bought 4 of these together, and they paid $33.96 with free shipping on that. And we have $1.20 in each one of these. So we have $4.80. So we'll just say $5. And they sold for $33.96, y'all. And they will ship out of here first class. Next up, I have another one of my old motorcycle jackets. This is more of a winter jacket. Used to wear this thing back and forth to work when I rode my bike in the fall and in the winter when I went back and forth to work. It is made by a company called Olympia, and it's a really warm jacket. It has a liner inside of it also. This sold for $47.48, and the buyer is paying $15.75 shipping for this thing. Hopefully they will get a lot of life out of this thing just like I did, and they will enjoy it, and it will keep them warm. Then we have this little Ruffle Girl size 8 like tunic shirt, and I believe this is my daughter's, not sure, but this was sold via promoted listing, and this was from a repeat buyer, and it sold for $9.50 with free shipping. Another first class shipper, y'all. On our most recent Pennsylvania trip, I picked up this Bell South answering machine at a Goodwill for $3, and it sold for $24.69 free shipping. Now, this right here is not a first class item. I could possibly put this in a flat rate bubble mailer, but I will probably put it in like a 1092 box, or I think it's a 1092, it might be a 1097, but one of those rectangular priority boxes. Then we have some jeggings. I'm not sure if these came from Walmart. I'm not familiar with this name. I am definitely not a women's clothing guy. I know nothing about it. But this is a plus size 5X 32W to 34W. And they're made by a company called Terra and Sky. I don't know anything about that. But my wife has in here that she paid $1 for them. And they sold for $21.35 with free shipping. And those are over a pound. So I'll look and see if it's cheaper to do U.S. Parcel Select ground, or if I should just go ahead and send them out priority. Most likely they'll be sent priority. Then we have some of these Minnie Mouse sunglasses that we picked up from Walmart for $1. Like I said before, y'all, we have 2 Walmart bags that are slam packed with different kinds of sunglasses. Kids sunglasses we paid $1 for. These sold for $11.25 free shipping. Then we have another one of these Schwinn bicycle bells that we sell randomly here and there. And if y'all been watching recently, you know that I'm also selling these over on Amazon. I get more money on Amazon, but the sales are a lot slower over there. They sell for, I think it was $14.99 on Amazon, but this one sold for $9.99 over on eBay. And again, another first class shipper. Next up, we have another Walmart pickup. I paid $1 for these bass baits right here. A company called Strike King. These are river bug, green pumpkin. What do you call these things? Or I think you call these like creature baits. But these sold for $10.35 with free shipping. Another first class shipper. Love them. Then we have a used shirt, or pre-owned shirt, and it has the North Carolina State embroidery on it, and it's made by a company called Cutter and Buck. This is a really nice button-up shirt, and we paid $3 for it, and it sold for $22.63, and the buyer is paying $10.20 for the shipping on that, y'all. This will probably, if it's, I'm not exactly sure how that got listed for priority shipping. So if it turns out to be a first class item, we may be refunding them some shipping money. Yeah. And it is just under 11 ounces, so I should very well be able to put this in a poly bag and ship it first class. Then we have some more wax melts, but these are not made by Scentsy. These are Scentsationals. You find these at Walmart. There are 4 of them in this bag right here. And they sold for $13.59 with free shipping. And I cannot remember what I paid for these. I think these things were like 10 cents or a quarter. They might have been a quarter each. So I've got like $1 in those 4, y'all. And they are first class shippers, so they'll ship out really cheap. The next one here it shows as a repeat buyer. I don't know if these people have actually, if this person's actually bought from me before, or if it says repeat buyer because they bought 2 items at the same time. But they bought 2 of our Bike Week shirts. And both of these shirts are size 2 extra large or 2XL. One of them is from 2015 and this one is from 2016. So the 75th and 76th anniversary of the Sturgis rally, and these are brand new. If y'all have never seen that video where we bought 300 of these shirts, you might want to go check that out. Met up with a lady at a yard sale and she had loads of these things, y'all. Her and her husband traveled up and down the East Coast selling motorcycle apparel, and they were trying to offload some of their old stock, so we bought $600 worth from them, and we are well on our way to making some money off these things. These were sold with free shipping, but it's actually going to be cheaper. I've covered this before, but since they bought 2, I can put them together, and it actually cost me less to ship them. But $21.99 with free shipping is what they paid for one of them, and they paid $20 with free shipping for the other one. So that is $42, and I have $4 in these things. Alright, y'all, I got to hurry up and pack this stuff out so we can get a schedule pickup with USPS. So they'll pick this stuff up tomorrow. And I got to get my wife out here to help me pack it up. And it is late, y'all. It is now 9:51. So I will be back in here probably on Saturday to tell y'all what the last items are that sold this week. Just going to put a whole video together of nothing but 1 week of sales just to see what goes out of our shop. Alright, thank y'all for being here. I'll see you in a second. Alright everybody, welcome back in the shed. It is Friday evening and it is about 8:45 p.m. We had a wedding rehearsal to go to tonight and there was a dinner afterwards, so getting out here kind of late. And it's about to storm, so I'm going to try to hurry on through this. But let me talk about where I messed up 2 times today, y'all. We sold something over on Poshmark, and when I got home, I realized that we no longer had it. So I bought 4 of these items at Lowe's months and months and months back. And we sold 3 of them at one time, and then the 4th one somebody else bought. Well, apparently somebody, probably me, forgot to take it off of Poshmark, and it sold today, so I had to cancel that purchase. Well, y'all, not only did I mess that up, but a while back we bought 3 Funko Pops from the movie the show The Walking Dead from a girl, and we sold all 3 of those. Well, today on Mercari we sold a Daryl Dixon Funko Pop, and guess what, y'all? We don't have that one either. So yeah, I had a couple of good sales today, but I kind of flopped on a couple of them also. And I've had to reach out to both of those, so I don't know what kind of strikes you get on Poshmark or Mercari. I've never really had anybody call me or email me and say anything about canceling the order, but y'all, it happens when you sell on a bunch of different platforms. Sometimes you just forget to take something off. So learn a lesson from me and keep an eye on your inventory and make sure it's correct, because the last thing you want is to have to cancel an order. But anyways, we're going to talk about the other thing that I sold on Mercari today, and it's a pretty good profit. And I did not mention it, but we have 5 items going out of here today for a total of about $330. And we have 1 item that's pending over on Amazon, but the payment has not gone through yet. And it's just another one of our really cheap ink pads, so it may go out tomorrow too. We will see. Alright, y'all, this little item right here is like one of those little Christmas village houses, but it's not really a house, it's actually a store. This is a Rite Aid store, and it has the light and the cord with it, and everything works. This right here, it just says Made in China, store 1074 in Lemoyne, Pennsylvania. I guess that's right. Yeah. But I picked this up, y'all, at a yard sale for $1 and brought it home, and thankfully everything worked. And it sold for $27, and the buyer is paying $13.50 for the UPS shipping over there on Macquarie. Y'all, not all of these little Christmas Village items and stuff are worth anything. You just have to know what you're looking for. There's certain names that stand out more than others, but when I saw this Rite Aid, it was something I hadn't seen before, so I decided to look it up. I had planned on leaving it behind because it didn't have the box or original packaging or anything like that, and when I looked it up, I was surprised to see that these things sell for $40 or $50 shipped. So keep your eye out for that one, y'all. Rite Aid. There's probably some Walmarts and Lowe's and stuff like that out there, but keep your eye out for them. Now for our eBay items for today, and we're going to start small and we're going to end with the big item. In a recent video I put up, I bought a large box that had some of those Hot Hands hand warmers in them, and there were 36 of them in there. And this is a 6-pack right here, so it's 6 pairs, which would be 12 hand warmers. And y'all, I paid $5 for that whole box. And these right here sold for $12.99, and they are a first class item, so they're going to ship pretty cheap. This will already get me my money back for that whole box, and I still have 3 bags that have 10 pairs in each one of them. And I can't remember, I want to say I'm asking $14.99 or $15.99 for each of those, so anything after this one right here is profit. And this next item I am glad to see go, because I think I still have 15 or 16 of these things. A while back at Ollie's, they had these Instant Pot replacement inner pots that were on sale for $4.99, and we bought a bunch of these things, y'all. Most of them were the stainless steel ones, and there were a few black ones that we got. I think we got like 4 or 5 of the black ones, and we sold those like immediately. And these stainless steel ones, anytime I see somebody watching one, I'll shoot an offer out, and occasionally somebody will just click buy now and they'll purchase one. But it is a 8-quart stainless steel inner pot. This is a replacement pot. Some people buy these as replacements. Some people buy these as to have an extra one. Maybe somebody wants to cook 2 pots of some kind of pasta for supper or something. Maybe they're having a huge crowd over, so they cook 1 pot and then they throw this one in there and cook another one. I don't know what people are doing. I'm just glad they're buying it. And like I said, $4.99 from Ollie's, y'all, is what we paid for these. And this sold for $14.89, and the buyer is paying the priority shipping. They're paying $19.35. I think it said they were in Texas, but I don't know where they're at in Texas, but to pay $19, they must be a long ways off the beaten path. Then we have a Wii console that sold, and y'all, I just listed this thing here last night when I got home from work. Actually came out here, tested it, took pictures, listed it, and then it sold today, early this morning actually. This is just a white Wii console. This is one of those where you can hook your GameCube controllers into it and it will play your GameCube games. It has one black controller with a silicone cover. It has a Motion Pro Plus adapter and a nunchuck, and it does have the stand, and it has one game I bundled with it. This game is Blazing Angels. That game's only worth about $8 maybe. So I had it listed and it hadn't sold in a long time, so I bundled it with this Wii to try to help my sale. And I don't know why this one sold so fast, y'all, because I have another one just like it, but with a different game that I have had listed for months and it has not sold. So I went in and I changed my title on that other one and put GameCube compatible in there, so I'm hoping maybe that'll help the sale. But anyways, I think my wife picked this one here up. She picked up a Wii and a few games for like $35 on Facebook Marketplace a while back, and I'm pretty sure this is that Wii. And it sold for $49.95, and the buyer is paying $9.61. It's kind of shocking to me that this only costs $9.61 to ship, and this is going to Ohio. You know, not much difference between Ohio and Texas from where I'm at in North Carolina. I really don't understand why one is so much cheaper. The weight is about the same, but that Instant Pot is just a little bit bigger. I don't know if that's got something to do with it. But y'all, these things sell regularly for this price, somewhere around $50 plus shipping, maybe $60 plus shipping if you have another controller with it. Oh, and it does have the sensor bar with it. I don't think that one had a sensor bar. So a while back I ordered 2 or 3 sensor bars off of eBay, and I can't remember what I paid for them. I think I paid like $7 or $8 each for them. So I just figured I'd have them because sometimes, well, a lot of times, when you pick up a Wii console, if somebody has the sensor, the wire is the insulator on the wire is torn, or they're just kinked up really bad. So I would just assume put a brand new sensor in there and make sure everything works and it looks good. Okay, y'all, last item. And when I started this week's video, I had no idea that this thing was going to sell. I mean, we've had some good stuff sell this week, but this one to me was a great one. And I will tell you what the price is on the back of this thing, what it originally sold for. It originally sold for $40 US, and Canadian it says $44. All right, this is a Disney item, and I will go ahead and tell you it sold for $179 with free shipping. And y'all, it is a book. When I saw this, I knew it looked a little bit different, and I knew it was Disney, so I knew to look it up. Not all Disney stuff is worth a whole lot of money, but some of it is. This right here is The Art of Disney Epic Mickey, and forgive my stretch wrap over it, but I have this over it trying to keep the book cover in good condition. It does have, you know, a little bit of curling on the edges, but the spine is in good condition. And I have pictures of this little tear in the cover up there. Hopefully they read the description, they looked at all the pictures before they bought this thing. Y'all, I paid $5 for this at a local yard sale, and it sold, like I said, for $179, y'all. Check that out. Y'all keep your eye out for that book right there. Now, this is the first time I've ever seen this book, and there probably are other ones. Like, this is Epic Mickey. There's probably some with Donald and Goofy and others, but I have no idea. But keep your eye out for that one, y'all. That was a great surprise to the end of the week, especially on a day when I messed up and sold 2 items that we didn't even have. But anyways, y'all, I hope you learned something from this week's sales. Maybe there was something I talked about in here that gave you some info that you didn't have. If you enjoyed the video, I ask that you please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel if you like this kind of content. I put up a video, at least one video every week, which is sometimes kind of hectic to do, y'all. When I started this YouTube channel, I didn't realize how much editing and stuff goes into keeping a YouTube channel up. But let me tell you, keeps me on my toes. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. Thank y'all so much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Alright, y'all, we had a latecomer to the party. Soon as I ended the video, this Winner's Circle Star Wars Episode 1 Jeff Gordon card just sold. And I'm not sure what year this thing is. 1999. And it sold for $12.85. And the buyer is paying the shipping of $8.82. I will add that to tomorrow's orders, and let's see. Yeah, we'll put that in a shoebox and ship it out of here. All right, y'all. See you on the next one.